guys, welcome back to our channel. Today I am here with Harper and Stassi, and I am going to be talking to you about a new project that I am doing called Project Life. Now, if you are not familiar with Project Life, I am going to tell you all about it. And the first thing that I will say is that most people that do Project Life, I'm sure are doing them for their family albums, which I am doing as well. I just started doing Project Life, and I am doing an album for my family for 2015 and 2016, but I'm also doing an album for my pets. So let's get started. Project Life, and I'm going to put Harper down so she can be comfortable and we can be comfortable. But Project Life was started by a lady called Becky Higgins. And Becky wanted to find a way to be able to do sort of like a scrapbook style where, you know, you are putting your photos in albums, but she wanted to make it easier so that you wouldn't have to have all of the supplies that you normally have when you're doing scrapbooking. Now, I love scrapbooking. I did scrapbooking years and years ago. However, it just got too time consuming, so many supplies, and I stopped doing it. But I really liked it when I did it, and I felt bad about the whole way that photos are being treated today. As compared to years ago. You know, everyone takes photos with their phones, and I'm just so afraid, and being a photographer, I guess this is kind of, you know, near to my heart. I feel that your photos, take photos, first of all. Take lots and lots of photos of your family, of your pets, just everything. Because those memories fade so quickly, but if you have photos of everything that you've done throughout your life, and you can look back on those photographs, you just don't know how important that is. And is going to be like when you know, in the future, for your kids, for yourself, for your grandchildren. So take lots of photos. But one of the things that has bothered me for a long time with this whole new digital age and with everybody taking photos on their phones is no one's printing pictures anymore. So that means when you or your kids or your grandkids want to sit and look at photos, where are they? They're in digital land somewhere. And so I feel that your photos need to come off of those phones and put them into something tangible. That way you can sit and look through photos years from now and, you know, really just look at what was your life like? And it's all done through photographs. So get those photos off of your phones and get them into something tangible like albums, and that is where Project Life comes in. So Becky Higgins designed a product called Project Life, and it can be done two different ways. You can do it the kind of like the old-fashioned way, where you print out pictures and then you put them into these pockets. So they have like these page protectors that you just slip the photos into the pockets, and then they have what is called Project Life cards. And there's all different kinds of kits that you can buy with the cards that kind of decorate your pages and tell a story. So they'll have inspirational cards, they'll have, you know, cute cards, you know, cards for holidays, cards with sayings on them, and they have journal cards where you can write, you know, today we went to the zoo and this is what we did, or this is how we felt. So all of those make up a page. So you slip your photos in, you put your journaling cards and your Project Life cards in a couple of spaces, and that makes up a page. Then you just put those pages into an album. So that's one way of doing Project Life. The second way to do Project Life, and the way that I am doing it, is by using the app. So if you go to iTunes, if you have an Apple phone, you know, iPhone or anything like that, Or you can go to the Play Store if you have an Android phone and download the Project Life by Becky Higgins app. And that is the product that I am going to be showing you, because for me and my lifestyle, I'm very, very busy and I love this app. It is so easy to use. I have made tons and tons and tons of pages already, and it's quick, it's easy, and I love it. So that's what I'm gonna tell you about and show you how to do today. Now, as far as my pet album, I wanted to do an album just for mainly Harper and Stassi. The Chihuahuas, I have photos printed of them like when they were younger, and you know, I have albums with them, but I really have not printed anything with Stassi and Harper. So really it's their album that I'm doing right now. And I started it when I went back and I started it when I first got Stassi, and I'm going forward from there. I would like to do one where, you know, Harper's early years, but I have to slowly catch up, and there's so much that I'm doing right now with the family albums as well that I figured I'll just start with the pet album, or Stassi and Harper's album, from when I got Stassi in August, and then go forward from there. And if I have time, I would like to go back and do an album for when Harper was a baby, because I don't have anything printed when she was a baby. Now, the pet album is important to me because all of our pets are like family to us. And if you are like me, you take tons and tons of pictures of your dogs, your cats, you know, your pets, and you know, they should have an album too. So Project Life, I'm sure, was not designed for pet people like us, but we can use it too. And I think that all of our pets deserve an album of their own, and that's what I'm doing. So you know, they're family, so why shouldn't they have an album? They are integrated into our family albums, of course, and the albums that I'm doing for my family do have pictures of us with the pets, and they are in those albums. But I take so many pictures of especially Stassi and Harper, that my whole family album would just be too many pages to fit in one album if I included all of the pictures that I took of Stassi and Harper. You know, there's just no way. I would have more pages than the album could fit. So that's why I decided to do a dedicated album just for Stassi and Harper. Now, the idea behind Project Life is that you can do it different ways. You can either do one page every, let's see, how do they do it? They'll do like a page, like different people do it different ways. So you can do 1 or 2 pages a week, and that tells a story. And you can do 52 weeks for your album, which would be everything that you've done for those 52 weeks, and you do a page per week. Or you can do it monthly, and that's what I'm doing. I am taking my month and I'm downloading all of the pictures that I took for the month, my favorites, not all of the pictures, but I'm downloading my favorites of the month, and I'm doing all of my albums monthly. And I find that that is really good. Some months I only have 4 pages done, but most months I'm looking like I'm doing about 6 to 8 pages in a month, and that will still fit nicely in one album. My goal is to have every year in a separate album. So for my family album, I'll have a 2015 album, I'll have a 2016 album, and then for Stassi and Harper's album, it's gonna start in August of 15, but it'll go through December of 2016. But the beauty of it is you can set it up however you want to set it up, and you know, there's no rules, so you can just, you know, decide how you want to do, set up your albums. But that's what I'm doing. Now, the thing that I love about Project Life is that you don't need a whole lot of supplies, especially if you are using the app. But this is what you do need. You do need an album. And I have chosen to go with Becky Higgins faux leather albums. And I chose all of the bright colors. So I have the hot pink, the lime green, an orange, and a yellow. And then whenever I fill those up, then I'll just repeat those colors, because I have this vision of seeing all of those bright colors on a shelf somewhere in my house. So I don't know where I'm gonna put them yet, but that's kind of like the theme that I wanted to go with. But she has all sorts of designs. Now these are 12 by 12 albums, but she also makes different sizes. I know there's like a 6 by 8 album, and I'm not sure the other sizes, maybe a 9 by 12, but the standard size is this 12 by 12, and that's the albums that I have chosen to go with. In a few minutes, I'm going to show you a closer look of the album, but right now I just wanted to tell you the supplies. So you'll need an album, then you will need the app if you are going to be doing the Project Life like I'm doing it with the app. So you're gonna need to download the app. And then the third thing that you need are these 12 by 12 page protectors by Becky Higgins. Now these just came in stock. They have been out of stock of these for a while, but I just ordered a few boxes of these. It comes 60 pages to the box, and they are available right now on her website, but I'm not sure, how long they're gonna last, because I know these are very popular. But these 12 by 12 page protectors are just what they say. They're a big page protector. You do your pages and you just slip that 12 by 12 down into the page protector, put them in an album, and you're done. That's it. That's all you need if you're gonna do Project Life with the app. The app is super, super simple, and I'm gonna show you that in a couple of minutes. And basically, I'm going to go over my process of getting my photos printed and how I do that. And I'm going to do that first before I bring you over to the table to show you the album a little bit closer and the app a little bit closer. So this is what I do. I have, hello, what are you doing? I felt little eyeballs in the back of me. All right, so what I do is I take, like you guys probably, I take so many photos on my phone, and I have a program downloaded onto my phone, an app called Dropbox.com. So I recommend that to anyone who is taking photos with their phone. Definitely back them up. It's a cloud-based program. So if you have a cloud-based program with your internet or your phone provider or with Apple, that will work too. But I just happen to use Dropbox for mine. So every photo that I take automatically gets uploaded to Dropbox or to the cloud. And that is where I'm pulling my photos from. So when I went back to, say we're gonna do Stassi and Harper, I'll give you Stassi and Harper's album as an example. When I decided to do that, I went to Dropbox on my phone, I pulled it up on my phone, and I went back to August 2015. And I just looked through my, say, 100, 200 pictures that I took in August of 2015, and I downloaded those favorites, or my favorites out of, those ones that I took in August, to my phone into a special folder. So, it may have wound up to be maybe 30 pictures or so, 30 or 40 pictures that I had from the month of August. I only do 1 month at a time. So after I downloaded all of my favorites from August of 2015, then I would start making pages. And I would make my pages until I used all of my photos from August of 15. And then I would have those printed. There are several ways that you can have your 12 by 12s printed. if you're using a 12 by 12 album, you're going to want to print these as 12 by 12s so that they can fit down into your 12 by 12 page protectors. Since I'm a photographer, I am just using my lab to print. However, if you're using an iPhone and you're using the app on an iPhone or an iPad, you can print your 12 by 12s directly through the app, which is awesome. Now, Becky Higgins just came out with the app for the Android phones, which is what I have. I have a Galaxy Note 5, Note 5, and that particular option is not available yet, but it's going to be available very soon. They just rolled out with this Android app like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and that is one feature that is not available just yet, but it will be. And you can just print your 12 by 12s directly through the app. If you are an Android user and you are wanting to print your pages before that feature becomes available, then there's numerous places that you can down or upload your finished 12 by 12 pages to and have them printed as 12 by 12s. So that is the next step that you're going to do after you make your pages. And I suggest if you're doing it monthly that you get them printed, monthly. Or your monthly batches, or even you can do a few months at a time and then get those, printed all at once. So once I, upload my pages and have those printed, I will go back to that folder where I saved all of the August 2015 photos, and I will delete all of those photos off of my phone. Because remember, they're on Dropbox, so I don't need them on my phone. Then I will go to the next month, September 2015, and I will pick out all of my favorites for the month of September, download them into that folder, make pages for 2015, have them printed, delete the photos, and then I will go on to the next month, and so on and so on. So that's my process of keeping myself organized. If I would try and just do pages, directly from Dropbox, I think I would get overwhelmed. So I find that has really helped to keep me organized and stay with my monthly, little sections of having these pages done. So now that I've kind of showed you, told you, I guess, not showed you. Now that I have told you my process in doing these pages, let's take a look at the album and the app. Okay, so you're taking a look at my phone, and this is the Project Life icon that you are going to look for when you are in iTunes or the Play Store. So it is a white camera, and then in the center is a circle, and I believe it says Becky Higgins Project Life. So once you click on that, then you're going to see the Project Life app. And it has like this circle. The yellow part of the circle here are completed pages that you can always look through. The aqua part is to do pages, so that's how you start doing your pages. And then the green part is help, and I'm not sure what this is. I can't remember. I know I've looked at it, but I can't remember what it is right now, but I don't really use that. So let's just go to make a page. So you're going to click on the aqua part, and then you're going to have a template. This is the template that I use most often, but if you want to change your templates, you just click this here. And then at the bottom here are all different sorts of templates. So there's all kinds of different templates that you can choose. All right. But we're going to stay with this template here. And I'm going to show you how easy it is. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to click on a square, and then you're going to have two boxes. The box on the left with the little people on it, that is where you're going to search for your photos. If you want to use one of the Project Life cards, and those are all available in the app, by the way, then you're going to click on the little white box on the right. So let's just say that we want to do a photo. So let me find some photos. Okay, so I am going to say we're going to use that photo, and then boom, it plops it right into that box. And then if I want to go here and I want to add another photo, and let's say we're going to use this photo, then it plops it right into that box. And then you can like make it bigger, you know, however you want to do it. And then if you want to do this, we're going to add another photo, and we'll choose this one, and see how easy it is. So that is basically how you make a page. And then when you want to fill in a couple of these pages, or these slots, not pages, if you want to fill in a couple of these slots with like some cute little cards, then you're going to hit the white box on the right. And it's going to bring up these kits. These are all in the app. Now in the app, you do get a couple of kits free, but then the rest of these kits I have bought. And I will show you that in a second. But the great thing about this is that each kit ranges from 99 cents to $1.99. There are a couple of kits that might be a little over $2, but most of them are either 99 cents or $1.99, which is great. Because you have all of these available to you for very inexpensively. So these are all of the kits that I have bought. Quite a lot, because you know I have to have a lot of choices. And then you have this section that says more kits. These are the ones I haven't bought. But say if I want to buy this one, okay? And this one is really cute. I can hit buy now, and this one will then go into this section of my kits. So once you buy them, you know, you have them to use forever. And it's just, you know, like I said, very inexpensive to do that. All right, so say we want back to our little, you know, section here. And I hit on this one, and say I want to use this one. Boom, it pops it in there. And then to get back, we can go here, and we can hit it again. And say I want to do a journal. If I want to write something, these are the journal cards down here. So I will just choose one of these, and oh, there we go. Sorry about that. So that puts this journal card right into that slot. Now, how do you write on it? You just click on it. As long as it's a journaling card, you can click on it, and then there's this little pen right in the middle. You just click on the pen, and then you can go to this bottom right, like up, like an arrow, and you can click that. And this is where you can choose the color of your font, the font style. There's a lots of choices in there. So say we want to change our font. I always use that one for whatever reason. And change it to that, and then you just type. So if I can do this. All right. Well, I wanted to do that one. Okay, kind of hard doing this and trying to watch the camera at the same time. So you would just type whatever you wanted, and say if it was, you know, an event or, you know, a memory that you had, you would just type all of that in there, and this will go in your, on your page. All right, so then to get back, so then let's add a couple more pictures, and we're just gonna throw a couple of pictures in there. That's my little granddaughter, and then let's see here. Let's see, these are some photos that I've done of her. Oh, I don't want that one. These were all taken with my phone. Okay. So so they're kind of crazy looking. Let's just throw this one up there. All right, so now we have a completed page. So you see how easy that was? That was so easy. And if I wasn't filming, it would take a whole lot shorter amount of time than that. Now, if you leave it like this, then all of the border will be white when you print out the page, but I never leave it white. I always choose a color. And by clicking on this little, let's see, let me show you again. Clicking on this little box here will bring up the colors, and we will choose pink, and then you see how it makes the borders pink. So that is it. That is how easy it is to make a page using the app. And then to save it on a Galaxy phone, you just hit this button here, and then you use your little save button, and then it will save it to the folder that you want, and then you will just print it out. So that is how you use the app. Super, super simple, quick and easy, and I absolutely love it. Okay, so let's get on to showing you what these pages look like. The first thing though that I do want to show you is what the protectors look like before we put photos in them. So these are the 12 by 12 page protectors. And it's just like this. And it has the 3 holes for the album. And then you just slip your finished 12 by 12 page into that. And then put them in the album. Now I'm going to show you the album that I have started. And it's not finished yet because, like I said, I am finishing this album up. I'm going to go all the way until December of this year, and so I will show you what I have done so far. All right, so this is the first page. All the albums come with this, which is Cultivate a Good Life and Record It by Becky Higgins. So it's just like one of these little, I don't know what you call it, but that's what it comes with. And this is my first page in the album. So this is the day that I got Stassi. And boy, just looking at all of these pictures sure does bring back so many memories. I absolutely love the fact that I'm doing this because just by pulling all of these photos and going through them brought back so many memories. So I love it. And it hasn't been that long ago. So can you imagine, 2 or 3 or 5 years from now, how I'm going to love looking back at these photos. So as you can see, I chose photos of when I picked up Stassi at the airport, her new little pin, and then over here, if you can't see this, this says 3 months. I'm new here. And then over here, it says, hello, little one, August 2015, Stassi's home. She flew from New York and was hand-delivered to me via a great puppy nanny, Gabby. So we didn't want to forget that, so I included that in our journal card. And then, let me see. Okay, so you can kind of look at, the spreads that I have done. This is my mom, and she was meeting Stassi for the first time. Stassi and Harper playing. This is my assistant, Chantal, and she was meeting Stassi. And then over here in the corner, this is our regular vet. We have a regular vet and we have a holistic vet. And Stassi was meeting him for her first visit over there. And then we have just some puppy pictures, and then Harper at the bottom. And then on this side, this was Stassi's first bath, and I put in there that she talked a lot during her bath. She is so cute. She comes with me every day to the studio, and I love her. And this is Harper with little baby puppy Stassi. And then over on this side is, some also photos of when Stassi was just a baby puppy. It just seems like yesterday. I'm telling you, it goes by so quick. And then this is where we started. The grooming table looks much different now. I'm going to be doing a updated tour of that because I have a lot more stuff up here now. and just her bows, things that you know, normally just tend to forget. And so, you know, just lots of my favorite pictures. And then on this side, I have Stassi with her trainer. And here is where we started Stassi the Tzu, the channel. So of course I have lots of pictures in the album with these little things here. The little screenshots of our Stassi the Tzu channel. And I even mentioned it here, September, trainer, Gallivan Burwell, and we also started our YouTube channel, Stassi the Tzu. And over here is Stassi getting her little certificate and the grooming pillow. And then we have some more photos here. And, you know, Miss Harper in the middle here. Just our favorite photos and some of our bows. And then on this side, you know, just more pictures. So this is how I have the album set up. I'll give you just peeks of this. This is the day Harper got sick, and so this is, you know, the vet and the vet tech and, you know, checking her out. This was actually my old vet. My new vet wasn't there that day, so this is another vet that we used that day because Harper was really sick. And then she got all better, though. And then these are some other photos. This is Stassi's pedigree. So I took a photo of that to include it in our album. And then this is a copy of our, I call it Stassi's calling card. I have these cards made up because a lot of people that come into my office and meet Stassi, you know, start talking about her, and I was so tired of saying, you know, we have a channel and this is what it's called and this is how it's spelled. So I made up some cards, and if someone is interested, then I give them, you know, one of those cards. So that's her little calling card. And then on this side is our camping trip. You know, we did a vlog about that. So these are pictures from the camping trip. And this whole spread here is all camping trip photos. There you go. And then this is when she was 6 months old. So she's getting bigger. And then just random pictures. Just all of my favorites. Snuggle time with Mom over here in the corner. And then this was with her little Christmas dress on. And then Harper snuggling here. There's lots of Harper snuggle pictures in here. And then 7 months, this was Christmas time. So here she is with her Christmas harness bow. And just what she looked like, you know, during these times. This was Christmas morning. We did, you know, with all of their toys and their PJs. And then this is over here, just one of our reviews that we've done. So I wanted to kind of capture that and put that in the album. And then this is 8 months. And I got those little like 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 8 months in like one of the little baby kits. So, and then this is the supplements that I give. This is me and Harper. Me and Stassi. And then this is Stassi and Harper in our holistic vet's office, and just some books that I have for holistic care. And I wrote about all of that here. This is my homeopathic remedy kit. And then this is Stassi with, you know, some of the supplements there. And then this is our painting that we have, and just, you know, more of our everyday life going on here. And then this is the painting that Katia Cho did for us. And I love that. I actually had some note cards made from that. So those, I love the way those came out. And then here is Miss Harper snuggling with Daddy up in the corner there. And Stassi in her car seat. And then that is our last page that I have done. So this is last month, and I believe, I have to look, I think this goes through February. So I haven't done March yet because we are in March, and that's the next month that I'll be working on for their book. So that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my peek into my project life for Stassi and Harper, and a little tutorial on how I am doing the project life, and I hope this helped. If you have any questions, please leave them in the box below, and I will try to get to them and answer you guys' questions. And thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a great day. Love you guys. Bye-bye.